I didn't grow up with a positive influence in my life. Somehow my parents were addicted to drugs and alcohol all the time. That was another reason why my parents used to fight a lot inside the house. It was horrible. Yeah. The hard times people are facing. Yeah. The song is dedicated to all the mothers who suffer domestic violence. This one's dedicated to you. I remember what it was like growing up inside a dysfunctional family. My childhood was based around violence and tragedy. When times was getting rough, I struggled with my inner demons. My mother had to suffer, so she took a lot of beatings. Finishing work, my father used to be so stubborn. He used to beat her up when she was pushing on his buttons. Hearing my parents arguing from left, right and center, that's when I knew my heart was getting colder than the winter. So many bad things I don't want to remember. I decided to write myself a personal letter. I guess that's the reason why I couldn't go to sleep. My father was abusive, so he traumatized me. So I suffered throughout the years, because I always hate seeing my mother's face be covered up with tears. Most times I say, when is the pain gonna stop? Some people will get offended, some will take it as a laughing stock. I'm tired of thinking everything is okay. These bad memories never go, it's hard to take away the pain. His punches so hard, she felt an earthquake. Always asking to myself, why was I brought up here in the first place? Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. My father used to always get so drunk, and later he would cause some dramas. Worse than acting class, somehow my mother didn't bother. Things soon escalated when he threw a house party. Punches getting thrown, this incident bothered everybody. My parents argued cause they spent a lot of money over drugs and alcohol, and there was no food in our tummies. That was my life, so now I'm warning ya. My father was too glorified, but Jack for once were warriors. They used to fight when we were sitting in a car at a mall. At my cousin walking from school, times was really hard. My family members never cared, they say it's normal. But all the bruises I got made me immortal. Thinking about my childhood got me depressed. My whole life became a lie, and I was staring at the side of death. I miss the times of how I used to be a good kid, so my mission was to never follow in their footsteps. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Seems like this household has turned into solitary confinement. Succumb to violence, I'm trapped, it's like my whole world is blinded. Problems in his mind is just making things worse. It's no wonder why innocent children are always getting hurt. My mother took beatings, so she was left with a black eye. My father carried on the burdens, he was developing to a bad guy. Screaming and shouting, hearing my parents breaking tables. The trauma that I witnessed made me mentally unstable. I'm just a boy who had it really bad, who has a troubled upbringing, so I took it like a fucking man. My parents always treat me horribly. Drugs and alcohol became his main, #1 priority. I remember when my father got drunk, I seen him get arrested by police, smelling like a heap of junk. I lost respect for him, showing his true colors. My brother was a fool backing him up, knew he was in the wrong. The innocence was dead and gone. Only thing that makes me cope is writing depressing rap songs. And found depressing how they always had a grudge, so my mother turned into the same thing that my father was. My family violence is a never-ending cycle. Ever since that faggot left, my mother started going psycho. But it is what it is. This is why most parents around the world do not deserve to have kids. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom, freedom is calling me. Freedom, freedom is calling me. Freedom, freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me. Freedom is calling me.